He's a good man trying to do the right thing in a crooked world.
Things that are opposite in them are sort of the things that they need to pour into each other.
You meet a person and you just know that's my person.
Home is home, and I think that he teaches her that.
Love in impossible situations could still happen.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Heart in Motion podcast. I'm so excited to welcome to the podcast Bianca Melchior and Dan Jeannotte. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
So excited to talk to you. You guys play Fern Landry and we've got Cliff. Love these characters. Absolutely love them as individuals, but really love them together. I'm curious, starting with you, Bianca, what do you love about Fern?
Oh my God, everything. She's a very sort of sparkly, mysterious little enigma, and she presents very bold and fun and carefree. But I think probably one of my favorite parts of her is her sort of soft underbelly that she has. She's a very deep human being underneath it all. She's experienced a lot of loss, a lot of grief in her life. And I think that she has, through the course of playing her, really taught me about what it truly means to continue to sparkle and keep a light on even when everything feels so dark and grim. So I'm really grateful to her for that and to have been able to bring her story to life.
I love that. And then, Dan, you play Cliff. What do you love about playing Cliff Kane?
Um, well, I loved the era that we got to play in, and I loved the banter that I got to have with Bianca. That was from the get-go. That was so much fun to do. Our very first scene, I think my first scene on set was, walking into the newspaper office and meeting her, and we're kind of like these two characters from this time period with Kat from the present kind of watching us and just doing this 20s style banter back and forth was so much fun. And Cliff, I think, is a really great character to play because he's a good man trying to do the right thing in a crooked world. And, and he's trying to maintain a sense of humor about things, but he's got a feeling of a lot of weight on his shoulders, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that he's like trying to be a good guy, trying to do the right thing, isn't quite sure that what he's doing is the right thing, but kind of keeps at it. And then when he meets Fern, I think he finds the real purpose of his life. It's not finding people for drinking. It's this this love that he wants to build, and I forget what episode he says it in. It's one of the ones that either just came out or is about to come out. It's not a spoiler, but to say, he's got a line where he's like, I want you to feel safe. I want to make you feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
And that just feels like that is good, strong, the right kind of masculine energy, I think, so I like that about him.
He also has a great line in this last episode that I had just down, just in case we went there. See, I want to start a family someday, maybe on a farm like this one, and I want my child to know that I tried to do the right thing,
Oh yeah.
which is totally a setup for all of the amazing things that are to
Yeah.
come.
Yeah, that is literally Cliff in a line.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as a dad myself, I know I want my kid to know that I tried to do the right thing, and that's a constant challenge.
So Cliff is trying to follow the rules, but there's something about Fern that he just kind of keeps breaking the rules. So Bianca, what do you think it is about Fern that causes Cliff to keep breaking the rules?
Wow, look at her.
She's just so darling. Why wouldn't you? No, I think, you know what? I think they sort of yin and yang each other in a very beautiful way. Like I think that the things that are opposite in them are sort of the things that they need to pour into each other in order for their, character development. And so I think it's really just kind of as simple as that. And I think that, in the end, Fern, her whole life, at least when we meet her, it sort of feels like she's running away from the pain that she's experienced, and she's burying it in performing and in people and in adoration, and filling kind of all these holes that she has with these things that kind of allow her to cope and survive for the time being. And then Cliff comes along and really challenges that within her. He loves the farm, he loves Port Haven, he wants to do good, he's so pure. And I think that is a really necessary medicine for her, to kind of land in a place of more balance in her life, where yes, maybe she really does want to pursue and has all these big dreams, but also home is home. And I think that he teaches her that, and it's so beautiful. Yeah.
We've got some good answers coming up. We've got some great moments for Cliff and Fern. Dan, starting with you, what do you hope that fans gain from or experience with their journey as we wrap up the way home?
Mm, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a good question. It's interesting to be, we have our love story within this bigger multi-season, multi-era story, and I think, yeah, I hope that some people can get out of it, just sort of kind of what Bianca was just saying, that sometimes you just know. Sometimes things are just what they are supposed to be. You just know. You meet a person and you just know that's my person. That's who I want to be with, even if it doesn't make sense, even if we're complete opposites. Yeah, I hope it just kind of makes people feel like love in impossible situations could still happen.
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited for everybody to see what's to come for these two and for the bigger picture and all the stories as they wrap up. I want to remind everybody that they can watch The Way Home on Sunday night this week, 9 Eastern time, and then, of course, next day on Hallmark Plus. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me. I have really enjoyed your addition to this story and the big picture, and so excited for people to see what's ahead.
Oh, thank you